All right, Cooks Z, last one of 2017, I think, unless I do something special for New Year's Eve, which is in 2 days. I just got back from shopping because it's 18 degrees out, and that's when you shop in this household, young man. Do I need that? Shit. I just realized I have a wok. Fuck. Why am I upset that I have a wok? Well, because it's 18 degrees out, and I haven't used my wok, and I haven't used my barbecue in a couple weeks, and it's like, kind of want to use that stuff. And here's what I'm doing. All right, here's what we're doing. I went shopping because I needed to fill this up, which we'll do. And then I bought, well, this is a steak roll. We'll see what the fuck a $1.40 steak roll looks like. Fortune cookie. I bought beef fried rice. The secret to fried rice at Chinese restaurants. Let me tell you what it is, real quick. Don't buy pork fried rice. Everyone likes pork fried rice or house special fried rice, but you buy those and they're ready made because everyone gets them with every meal, so they have a big fucking vat of beef pork fried rice. You get beef fried rice, which is like, they make that? Yeah, they totally make that. And they have to start from scratch to make you your beef fried rice. So I'm just gonna check this. Oh. This place over here does really good fried rice. That being said, I didn't buy dinner there. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to make dinner. Dinner will consist of some chicken thighs, and I had to freeze this whole package because look at this fucking package. This is what Whole Foods sells. It was on crazy, like, Amazon just bought us sale. So I'm making chicken thighs, probably shake and bake half of them, or shake and bake all of them. Toaster oven. And then I'm going to take this fried rice, which is excellent right now. A piece of beef is calling me. And I'm going to improve that. I'm going to refry the fried rice with more vegetables, an extra egg, because these little bits of egg, little yellow bits here, that's egg. Now it's so good. But they never put enough egg. So, when shopping, this is why I went shopping. Alright, not for... We're going to try this Tropicana Pineapple Mango. Actually, I'm thirsty, and I'm going to try it right now. I don't know where my, Tropical Punch went. They don't have it in the stores anymore. This will do. That'll do, pig. I said, goddamn. That's good. Don't bury Chewbacca's medicine. She needs that. It's beef for later. All right. So, my plan is chicken. That's going to take about 50 minutes from the time I put it in the oven, which will give me plenty of time to do the fried rice adjustment. And I bought a nice big head of broccoli, which I will show you now how to make the perfect broccoli. If I should have garlic, I'll be good. Anyway, this is important stuff. This is the International Collection Firehouse oil, and I bought one of these and I forgot where it was, and it was this little bottle here, and I used it in everything. It's so fucking good. So it's so good that I bought one of these, and these fucking things are like $7 a pop, and there's no bigger bottle or any other place to order it, so fuck it. There's a Patreon, right? Let's fill this up with Firehouse oil. This is where the bags get stayed for cat poop. I also bought a steak roll from the Chinese restaurant because I know I'm going to be sitting here and I'm just going to want to eat something. So. I'm just trying to be Philly cheesesteak. It is not succeeding. These tomatoes look great. They've been here for weeks. Like they're so sour. Get the fuck off of there. Oh, no. They look perfect. Look at those perfect, no. I've been eating them. Like, for 2 weeks I've been pulling them off and they're just so bitter. I can't take it anymore. I don't know what it was about those. So here are much less red and nice tomatoes. And I always get them on the vine and I always hang them up. And those will stay for weeks also. Broccoli's going in the steamer. Someone asked me why I don't cook sweet potatoes. So we're gonna cook some sweet potatoes, not today, but I will have sweet potatoes on hand. Oh, I bought some jalapeno peppers. Some jalapenos. We're gonna put that in the fried rice. We're gonna do this fried rice up. This fried rice is gonna hurt. The place next door to me has a thing called Evil Fried Rice, and I like the thought of it. And I'm leaving this open because it can cool down, because I could just throw it in the pan. Ah! What? I swear to God, a little piece, you see my ladder? A little tiny centimeter squared piece of my ceiling fell just out of nowhere. And I put some glue on it, and I put it back up. Now this is beeping at me. So, if there is a God, he's trying to tell me something. Like, hey, don't make evil fried rice. It'll bring about the end of the end times. Or, hey, make evil fried rice and throw it in the toilet so that it dies and you can feed it to me. Cat food. This is like a combo Z Cooks / unpacking groceries video. Maybe I'll put this on the big channel just to promote the cooking channel. You know there's a cooking channel, right? And you know I do live streams twice a week, right? I'm curious if this isn't just on the cooking channel, because I don't know, maybe this will be interesting. Further along in the week, I need some bread, because I want to make a sandwich, and that's where the bread goes. Further along in the week, I do plan on making sauce, and I always start with a bed of hot Italian, and then sweet in the sauce, like actual cooked in the sauce, and so that's going to stay like that. There's a big piece of beef in there that's still frozen like a rock. I don't know what I think about this beef roll, this steak roll. I better keep thinking about it. So, step one. I need at least one pepper for my fried rice. You'll do. At least one pepper. And then those peppers. And the bologna probably does not need to be out. I don't see beef bologna going in anything. Why Oscar Mayer? Because my bologna has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. And my bologna has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R. That's dirty. This is always clean. In fact, this is what I'm going to be using in here. Crank this to an hour. And I'm pretty insistent on leaving it on the timer mode always. Look at this work around this mess. Great. Turbo, absolute top tits variety because I've measured it with the thermometer. 450 is actually 440, 400 375. So while it's warming up, you got the thing drop like 425 and you hope for the best. We have to unpack the chicken. Now I don't know about you guys, but I love getting raw chicken stuff all over my unclean dishes in the sink. It's great. I don't want to scratch my non-stick. I don't want to clean it either because I am recording. So I'm just going to we're going to layer cake this in a way that is beautiful. Every other cooking show, someone would have all this time preparing. Oh, we're so prepared, yet we have no followers. Because that's not real life. It's not real life. People want real life. Reality shows prove that to me. And fucking real life is stupid. So what you need is education on a level that is also real life. Okay, so I'm going to educate you. That's what I feel like I'm doing. If I'm not educating you, what's the point? How does one open this? Ooh, it's goopy, drippy, sloppy. Alright, I'm gonna hold that down and stand this up. Actually, these are pretty much just, I'm just gonna rinse them off. So the plan is, I don't know about you, but I love me some shake and bake, and I keep this in the freezer. This is a combination of several other shake and bakes I've used, and breadcrumbs, and my own custom seasoning mix. A little bit of pink Himalayan salt, some grind of red pepper flakes ground up in there, some Parmesan cheese. Could always use more Parmesan cheese. That's one of my rules. But what we're gonna do, and if you keep it in the freezer, because usually when you shake and bake, and you got that little bit left, you got to throw it away, because it's touched raw chicken. But if you put it in the freezer, and it only ever touches raw chicken, which you're always going to cook to 160, at least on the outside, way more than that when you're actually baking it, well, then you can keep it around forever. Basically, I haven't died yet, and I've been doing this for a year and a half. I actually changed it out fully. When I got real low, I'm like, you know what, it's been like 6 months. I've used it probably 10 times, and I kept adding to it. You know, if you use this, I'm like, all right, you know what, we're done. We're done with this batch. I'm gonna need to cut off some skin, which sucks. Don't worry, the water will not hurt your beautiful chicken. Oh, that was the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Officially. And I'm stupid, and you should all stop following me in all forms. The fact that I made like a chicken water bath. Okay, let's be less stupid now, Z. I should have opened this bag up. Chicken on my hands. There we go. You don't have to close it. Just that. You want to get in there and push down. I'm actually probably going to pause the recording because what I'm about to do is that 9 more times. So which hand gives my camera less herpes? Now is I've come to my senses, and instead of making 9 fucking chicken thighs right now for this, I'm like, nope. Oh no, don't go away. I'm gonna only make 5, and I can't refreeze. You can't refreeze something once you've made it. That's the rule. That's a solid rule, like a real rule that I didn't make up. Like I like to make up a lot of rules, but you can't just like unfreeze it, now refreeze it, now unfreeze it, now refreeze it. So it's gonna have to be made. Maybe I'll make a soup. Maybe I'll make them a different way. I mean, they're chicken thighs. You basically bake them, and then they're chicken thighs. I really don't want any of that liquid in my garbage pail. Okay. This is not going, by the way, in my garbage pail. I'm going to put it like this, and then I'm going to take that outside and throw that shit away immediately, because that's going to smell real fucking bad. Okay. Hands are now officially not chickeny. The oven is preheated to 1,000,000,000,000,000 degrees. Let's close up the chicken. The extra 4 fucking pieces of chicken. And I want to put these on the bottom so they don't drip. If I put on the chicken above and for some reason that bag drips, that's bad news for whatever the fuck actually ends up underneath it, like apples or something you're going to eat the outside of. That goes back in here. Scissors need to be washed. This needs to be washed. You guys are ready. Oh, let's here's what I usually do. Because it's all dried stuff, the dried shake and bake will not crisp or anything. I mean, there's chicken skin under that, but that fat can't go up. It's very hard. So you just give it a little spritz of Pam, and then you can go and you could say, well, I want to have a little more spice on this, just because once you have it sticky with oil, it's very receptive to whatever you want to throw on there. And actually, speak of the devil, since I'm going to do this now before I even start the fried rice, because we got to set the timer for this chicken once I put it in there. I just want to know what this is. I'm going to do 2 of these pieces with this Firehouse oil, just a drizzle. Just add some oil to my fatty chicken. Okay, that's it. Any plastic I'm touching? No, good. And 50 minutes on the clock. We'll do an hour. We'll do an hour, and I'll lower that down now. Let's fill up this. Nice, dry and clean. Let's see how much we get out of one bottle of this. Mine I sort of right through in the chicken. I bought 4 bottles because I thought 3 would probably be enough. It's looking like 2 might even be enough. Oh yeah. And then I'll have 1 extra, so I never, before I run out, I'm like, oh, nope, I didn't run out, I got some. That's so super. I'm gonna leave that just sitting in the sink, the chickeny sink. Actually, you know what? Not in the chickeny sink, because as long as the tip didn't touch anything, we're good. Okay. Oh, I have a convection oven here, so it's got a fan that's doing like a lot of the work. If you don't have that, you're gonna have a bad time. I literally have to go out in 20-degree weather so that I could accomplish this task. Let me enjoy it. Well, don't hit the sides. 2 of these might be exactly... Yeah, that's about... I'm not going to go stupid and pull out another bottle for that. Alright. These will settle and I'll use those. Put this down. Your little straw. My life is complete. Garbage, garbage, garbage. We're not closing those back up. We're just gonna wait for those to drip to the bottom. Let me just actually, I never finished my steak roll. Actually, 1, 2, 5, 7. Wow, that went from a little bit to a lot. Okay. My door is open. Rebecca. The best way to cook broccoli. I forget if this fits in there. Let's find out. Nope. Share this with the refrigerator and the projector. I love electricity. Here's what you do. Buy one of these. I'm not starting this yet because we still got an hour on those. Buy one of these. Now, I don't know if this is capable, but mine's broken because it was a piece of shit. It used to have a handle you used to lift up. But since the handle disappeared, it left me this like pointy green thing. So you put that down, and we're going to be able to spear the broccoli onto that. We're going to put, you can put hot water in here because it's just going to be being boiled anyway. You want to get it like, you can still see through the holes. You want enough water in there that's going to boil and not boil away. So there, look, it sloshes up. We're going to get the broccoli in place. I'm going to rinse it off a little bit because, frankly, broccoli always looks nasty when you buy it at the store. And this is a perfect head of broccoli for me. Oh, yeah, baby. Rinse off with cold. Look at that. If I saw this in the woods, I wouldn't even know what to do. I'm like, aliens. So, here's our stem. We're not cutting it off. My sister-in-law was making it at for Christmas. And she started cutting this off. Don't cut this off. Leave this alone. Because this is going to allow us to do this. And then that. And now our broccoli is floating fully up in the middle of nothingness. Please don't be your piece of wood. Good, I love wood. Wood's my favorite. Now we're gonna season this as well. Will this close? That will not close. It means we gotta go further down. We're gonna throw, I don't want to season it right now because I'm afraid of what damage will occur if I salt the top of the broccoli. So leave it alone. Didn't say we couldn't do this though. The oil will protect it. I'm a fan of making everything a little bit spicy, like everything's a little bit spicy. But we're gonna do garlic. We're gonna do garlic, a little bit of butter, and then some more red pepper flakes on there, and it's good, and salt. So while that's doing its thing, I have to figure out how fucking brave I want to be. Because this is obviously, this is what you want to make fried rice, and you want to, Alright. Cut up some vegetables. You're now going into storage mode. I'll put you back here. Ow! Ow! That fucking hurt. It's for fried rice. I want an egg. I'm going to get everything out that I want in my fried rice. I want to be able to see it. I took out a green pepper. I want to add at least one egg. One egg should be plenty. And you could just scramble it in the actual pan. I'm going to be using the Firehouse oil in this, which I should probably... I cleaned it when I put it up there, but it's has been used in like months, so at least wipe it out. And the way that this works, by the way, this has a very weird texture. I got this in Japan and carried it back on my luggage. Is it's got like circles, raised circles. And the idea is that if there's no flat surface, the food won't stick if it's hot enough. Well, you can't use a wok properly on a goddamn electric stove. You just can't. And frankly, you can't use a wok properly on most gas stoves. You need a wok burner. And while I don't have a wok burner specifically, because I've looked them up, I'll link a wok burner in the description of this video, because you gotta link something. But I'll link a wok burner, and it's got like 37 jets, and they all go in different directions to fill the outs, like, because I gotta get up the sides of the wok too. It's gotta be perfectly even and insanely hot. So, drinking. That might be my new favorite drink, honestly. It's craziness. Ooh, cilantro hot sauce I also got. This stuff is gonna be... This one's gonna go right here. Yeah. I'm just feeling that one for chicken. God, there's so much cilantro flavor. Like, that's an amazing amount of flavor. Okay, over. What I need now is you, which is a lightweight jacket. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna see if my barbecue still has gas. And then I'll put the camera back on. And then I'll freeze to death, and I'll cut some vegetables. All right, double check barbecue. The lighter I had out there works like this. Hey, it actually lit up now. It's so cold it would not light. It's been indoors for 5 minutes. Now it lights. What am I looking to do? Drink again? Fuck, how is that so good? Now, I usually make this mistake of putting all my ingredients in the pan, going out there, then putting it on the fire and letting it just cook. It's not how we're doing it. We're gonna go out there, ingredients chopped, and I'm leaving the seeds in because I'm a fucking maniac. In fact, I'm slicing this real fucking thin. I'm gonna mince this shit. I have a bidet. I don't fear hot poops. In the comments of this video, please state if you get the hot poops. Have you ever eaten something super spicy and then the next day or that day you just go to sit down and you wish that you had just like a bidet? Well, basically just a bidet. Fuck those tips. Fuck that noise and those tips. If a seed falls out, I'm not going to gather it up. You know, let it do what it's doing. Man, this is some heat. I might be inspired. I watched the Christmas special with a chili What the heck's his name from Hot Ones? He just did the Hot Ones Christmas special, 2017. Chili Carl? No. Chili Rack? No. Chili Willy? No. And now regular green peppers, which I'm getting more and more accustomed to the J method of just wastefulness. And it doesn't seem like it's wasteful, but I'm sure I could save like a bunch of pepper if I didn't do this. It's just so much faster. There's that. Usually this doesn't do this. I swear, baby, this has never happened before. Oh, Jesus. It's like I'm operating on a predator, baby. Okay, now this I find I like long strips of. It's the only way to guarantee you don't overcook the peppers. Is to keep them just bigger. I would add mushrooms. Nah, I don't want mushrooms. I could add onion. I don't think I need more onion. There's a lot of onion actually in there. Not that I've been eating that, well, not on camera. So that's done, that's done. There's our additional vegetables. The egg I'm going to put, like in Cool Runnings, in my pocket. Because that has never ever gone awry, ever. So we got the Cool Runnings there. I'm going to need the fried rice. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all this fried rice, by the way. So I better eat some of it now, because I'm so fucking hungry. I feel like half as much as that is in there. But then again, I do have 2 whole jalapenos, and I got to distribute that. I'm not going to go in half-ass. So a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit. No, it's all of this is going in there. Now, I'm using the firehouse oil I can get in the pan now. Oh, God, it is so nice to have that on tap. Here's my firehouse oil. Do I want to add some garlic? I don't think I want to add anything like... No, I'm going to need soy. So here's the closed bottle of the Yamasa soy. Yomasa. Actually, let me put my jacket on. Because this is doing its thing. We're at 400 degrees setting, which is 375. So it's probably perfect. I think we're ready to go out. Kick this pig. We're gonna need fried rice and all the vegetables. Can I combine this into something that's more carryable? By the way, if you don't eat while you're cooking, there's something wrong with you. This has got to be easier. By the way, it's like 20 degrees outside right now. Oh, look at all those beautiful, beautiful green seeds or white seeds. Oh God, I lost some. Okay. Yeah, the fried rice I could cook. Like, I've got 42 minutes left in the chicken, but I could eat the fried rice, or I could just put this all on pause for a second. No, I don't want to cut it close. I'd rather be done. This could be completely ruined. Let's ruin it now. And I'm not a world-class chef, as opposed to the figures in my kitchen would have you think. I will need one of these. You can go in there. Taking you, and you, and you. I got soy sauce in my pocket, and I'm happy to see you. I got an egg in my pants, which is a bad idea. You don't come here for good ideas. I mean, come here for great ideas and terrible execution. So what I'm going to do is the rice is basically going in last. This is going in. That's clean enough. I don't think I'm going to get herpes from that. I wish I could drop this in here. That would make my life a whole lot easier. As far as doors go. Hopefully that's enough actual oil. It should be once it's hot enough and there's already oil in the rice. Cold, cold, cold. It's not cold. Just say it's nice. It's warm. We're not going to die of any sort of ailment. Put this where your hand's not going to get completely light at you, bitch. Okay. Apparently it's too cold for fire to work. I definitely had flame. I just don't want to burn my fucking hands off. Oh, that's bad. And that's how bad accidents happen. It's nice and warm now. Good. There we go. That was super interesting. You guys don't get to see because that light's not bright enough. I'm just gonna have to describe the fire. Look at the flames actually licking up around the sides of that bowl. Now that's a 30,000 BTU burner. Well, no going back in this pot now. So you don't fuck around. You just judge it by how loose the oil is, and it's very loose. Also, this is a very thin metal pan, so when you do this, you know it's hot already. Lots of movement. I would still have a wok burner in my house. My future house will have a full-size wok burner. Are we ready to crack an egg into this? No. We still need them to cook. And a wok burner would be even hotter than this. Holy shit, jalapeno smoke. Chili Carl, that's what it was. Chili Klaus. Chili Klaus. Even so much fire. Fire. And I think the fact that we're fighting 18-degree weather is also slowing down the cooking process. Every time I look away, that's how oh, I'm gonna die. Jalapeno smoke. All right, that's time for an egg. Put that in the flower pot because that'll work great. Just get it in there, work it around. Okay, we're ready for some rice. All of it, because we can actually fit all of it. Now we're gonna put in, scrape the bottom, get that egg off, in case any of it's stuck. Where's that soy? Soy's in my pocket. More soy. Good. Well, you can get plain fried rice and add whatever you want. Duck to it, make duck fried rice. You hearing this? I'm looking at the consistency of it changing. You have just enough oil left over from the vegetables. Okay. Shut off. Shut off. You gotta come with me. You gotta come with me. Now you can go back in here and you can go in there. And now we leave. Someone was painting speakers out here or something. Oh God. Sorry, perfect brick. Not today. Mohaha. Mohaha. Mohaha cold. Oh yeah. You can see the rice is even, it's just that perfect darker color. Not as much rice as you think. And if you want to be a traditionalist, which I am, I'm going to put the rice back in here. Because I don't think we're going to need... I grabbed right where the wood ended and the metal started. How do they do this at the Chinese restaurant? Because they got to take it out of a wok or something and put it into these terrible containers. Do they just scoop it? Oh Jesus, don't make a mess. I mean, I'm making a mess, but don't make too big a mess. And don't burn yourself again, you jackass. Well, you get the point. Point is, I have refried fried rice, a burnt hand, and 34 minutes on the clock. This broccoli should take no more than 15 minutes in this thing. But fuck it, let's get it going now. All right, so, is she ready on warm? Oh, that's right, this has a warm. Automatically when it's plugged in, it's on warm. So, I know I did a little bit of oil. I'm just spritzing it with some Pam, and you're like, why are you putting oil on your thing? Because I need things to stick. I need these to stick to it. This is the red pepper flakes. They won't stick to just straight up broccoli, even if it's got texture. Himalayan pink salt. Trust me, you want it to be good. Regular pepper, which goes really well with this. And then I'm going to, what did I say? Broccoli, butter and broccoli, and garlic, and butter. Now the butter is going to melt pretty much immediately, just because it's about to be in a steam bath. So squish it flat. Give yourself like a, I like Kerrygold for this, or you have, I actually have more of my expensive stuff. You're going to put it right on top. Just put it right on top. It's going to do its thing and disappear. It's probably going to end up in the bottom of this. But until then, let's take advantage. And now we can get the fork out. Get the fork out of here and get some of this garlic. Now you could use fresh, obviously. Just put that right there. Put that right there. This is the first time I'm actually using this methodology. So we'll find out if that's any good. Close. 30 minutes there. I need 15 minutes on the clock there. And that's from hitting go. Don't wait for it to start and then figure out. Just 15 minutes. I could do carrots from empty with cold water to done in 17 minutes. In this, it's a rice cooker, but it's a steamer. Soy away. All right, butter away. You guys upset I didn't make butter fried rice, which would just be fried rice with the main ingredient would be butter. Maybe I'll clean up. I've got 32 minutes. Actually, I'll be back in 14 and a half to see what that's doing. You beeped again. It's like it's jealous. I don't understand. All right, time is done on the broccoli, I think. I'm gonna lift that. We're gonna have to probe the broccoli, which turns some of you on more than the others. Oh yeah. We're just trying to see if the stem feels, oh yeah, pliable, perfect. Now, since this is very hot, boiling water in the bottom, we're gonna take some very cold, not boiling water, and we're gonna pour it right there to stop the cooking process entirely. And we're gonna close this and unplug it without dying. Without dying. Don't fuck it up again, like I just said, and do it with dying. Because that's a hard thing to get out. We could just pick it up and be boss about it. I mean, I do have an online cooking show and views matter. So how hot could this broccoli be? You know what? It's fucking hot. And I like views, but I like hands that work even better. So, since I put this in the absolute worst counter space there, which is exactly that far away from there. Oh, this is so bad. I'm gonna have to do a Daisy Duke level extraction. Boom. Little garlic stuck to the roof of my fucking steamer. Deal with that later. These I'll use to eat now. I like the smaller one. I'll use to serve chicken with this one. Let this breathe. Breathe, baby. Breathe. Not using you. I have all these things. Open up the fortune cookie. In case you can't read that, it says listen to yourself more often. Which I always tell people not to eat sugar and shit, so maybe I should actually listen to that. I mean, I listen to myself all the time. I watch my own videos. I have to listen to myself all the fucking time. Water in this cup. Pineapple mango with lime in the other cup. And I like having two here. I'll show you. The other trick is just have two cups. Fill them halfway. This way you're only drinking half as much of the bad stuff. Don't mix it. Do water this down, it's gonna taste like piss ass. Drink water when you're thirsty. Drink until you go, and then sip this. Because this cleanses your palate, and then all you get is like a double flavor shot of that shit. And I haven't tried the fried rice yet. I've been true to my word. I have not tried this since it came out of the pan. So all that jalapeno fucking murder is still in there somewhere. This, we are looking good. These are actually smaller than I think they are, so they might be done with like a 40-minute stretch. I put it in for an hour. There's a little 17 minutes left, so they could be done right now. Yeah, you like that, bitch. All right. Get the fuck off of there. I'm gonna give it a probe, and it's gonna beep like crazy. We want 155 minimum. 120, 129, 137, 144, 150, 155. How about this one? That's why it's not beeping at all. I'm hitting the bone, I'm going next to the bone. 181. Damn, we might be, okay, you know what? By the way, we were real close to that running out, because I had started, okay. So, yeah, those are done. So they were in there. There's 17 and a half minutes left. I put it on for an hour. They're in there for 43 minutes. I want to pull them out so that I don't... Overcooked chicken is, I was going to say worse than undercooked chicken. It totally isn't. You don't go to the hospital with overcooked chicken. You just don't like it. Undercooked chicken, well, ask my mother where she was that night I cooked her undercooked chicken. Now I'm going to let these sit for like at least 5 minutes. Just stop cooking. You see we've got a nice, let's see, I pulled it out this way. That's the cilantro hot sauce, this shit. You can see the coloring on that. And these I dripped the oil on a little bit browner. And these just, And here's my fried rice. And I gotta clean that. And I got broccoli. Let's try some of this broccoli, which is still steaming. Oh, shut up. Rip it down to the stem. I feel like I could use a little more. What am I feeling? A little more of that. I'm gonna leave it for there. Okay, so now we're just waiting on things. So I'll be back in 5 minutes when this is done cooling off, and we'll try it all. Here's a meal. Our meal is complete. We don't have to cut off any of the broccoli at all. The whole full stem is here. We could just go rip. Oh. Eat it all. Let's try the rice, because I might need to quench my thirst with the goddamn chicken. All right, here we go. There's some warmth there. It's in my mouth. It's dried up the rice a bit. Don't choke on it. Let's find an actually, I don't even see any of the peppers. Like the little peppers. The extra egg is noticeable. And the beef got a little bit more, a bit crispier. Alright. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. My mouth is definitely warm. But I could just keep going back and eating that. Now, here's the chicken. The cilantro one? No, that's the cilantro lime one. This is just the straight up. I think it's had the oil on it. Now that's hot. Like hot. Not like spicy. That's like hot. And you can see it's perfectly cooked. All the way down to the bone. God, I love dark meat. I can't stand it when like McDonald's like, oh, white meat nuggets. Fuck that. Give me all dark meat nuggets. Someone advertise all dark meat nuggets and I'll go eat them. Hot. I don't know, something about broccoli, I like to eat it with my hands. Broccoli is a handy thing. All of it at once. So yes, I'd say this is a good meal. But again, I don't know jack shit about meals. Enjoy me on my Twitch stream 2 days a week. And this cooking channel, unless that got a little warm. Oh, okay. Might be time to fill my water glass up. That fried rice is banging. Next time.